Hi, this is gonna be the part three of my vehicle, the stuff that I keep on the vehicle um, for the dad series on my SUV. I'm gonna show you a backpack that stays with everything that I showed on the previous video, and this is kind of like more of a bug out bag in case my family and I get stuck. And this bag is designed for us to at least survive few hours to maybe days, maybe day, until we can get rescued or at least have the ability to be rescued. But yeah, let me show you what it is. So this is the backpack. You already saw the video of that and the toolkit that's over there. So let me show you. It's a lot of stuff on this backpack. So I figure I'll put it in like a workbench so I can just lay it out. Alright, so to get it started, this is just, I think this is like an outdoor something product. We bought this in Walmart, it was on sale. This is actually a baby bag. We're gonna put diapers and bottles on the side. It's the perfect size for my small family, so that's why I'm utilizing it. So let me open it up. Or let's start from inner pocket. No, let's start from the outer pocket, go into the inside. So on the very top one, I just have a sanitizer because you know when you have kids, you gotta sanitize because they touch their poop and all that. Just a backup Camillus knife. I like Camillus brand. You know, basic stuff, knives. And this is just a cheap multi-tool that we found in Walmart as well. You know, they put this on sale a lot. So, you know, it gets the job done. But it's at least it has like a bottle opener and can opener in case you need to open something when you get stuck and remove something with the pliers. So pretty cheap. On the outside, I just have this Cog lens. As a compass, I don't think the compass is accurate, but it's nice that they built it in there. It has a magnifying glass as well. I guess to magnify stuff or start fire, and a thermometer, which is fairly accurate because this is on my big thermometer to 70 degrees. It looks like it feels like 70 degrees. So I put it out on the outside, so you know. The goal of this bag is when you get unstuck and you can't fix the car because it's beyond fixing, or you gotta bug out your car. So the idea is to find a living person that's gonna help you, at least get you to like a hotel, or you know, get you out of harm's way, especially if you're traveling with kids. So that's the whole purpose of this, is to get attention and at least, you know, be rescued. Anyway, that's on the front one. On the there another front pack. So just basic gloves, the Hardy from Harbor Freight. You can buy a lot of this, you know, for keeping stuff cold, touching stuff cold, or making sure you know you don't get splinters when you're moving stuff or things like that. And then just two roadside flares to get attention and to start a fire as well. I think that's it on the front one. You can, I like this bag because it has MOLLE, even though it's not really that sturdy, but you can clamp stuff down because when you're with kids, they bring a lot of stuff. So that's the idea too, is make sure I try to not pack it as much as I can with unessentials because you know kids will be bringing some stuff. My wife will be bringing some stuff. If I can put at least some of that stuff here, that will help us to get unstuck. That would be nice. And then another zipper pocket in here. It's just some hand warmers when it's cold. And then I got 4 emergency poncho, just a plastic one in case it's raining. When it happens, at least you're not gonna be wet. What's in there? So that's pretty much the front pocket. Let's go in the side pocket. Paracord, you know what it is for, tying stuff. A trash bag, so in case a poncho broke or needs to grab something, at least this is, I think they call this compactor bag. They're pretty tough. They're like, it's not easy to tear unless it's really sharp. And then rubber bands, you know. And then a carpenter's pencil, you know. And a Sharpie. This is mainly to write stuff, and one of those all-weather notebook that doesn't get wet that quick. So in case you need to leave a note, or you can give this to your kids to get them entertained and stuff like that. And just a roll of blue duct tape and a piece of cardboard. It's supposed to be gray, but I had a bunch of blue ones, so yeah. That's on the other side, and then on the other side, you got a headlamp, the Energizer one, for hands-free usage. Extra batteries, and the chem lights for the kids and for the adults as well, and a fire starter that I just made with the expiration date in it. So it has a couple of cotton balls, some stuff that you can start fire, a waterproof matches, a big lighter, alcohol swabs. Great for starting fires, and you can buy this in a dollar store. It's like a fire starter. I think it's made with like animal fat or some kind of fat. It looks like it. So in case you need to start a fire, if you're gonna tent it out or something, or you're gonna be staying in a cave or something like that, fire starter is a must, and a bug out bag. Just put it in an Altoids tin. When you buy Altoids, don't throw the tin. It's recyclable. So that's pretty much on the outer layer. So there's only 2 more layers of pouches. So let's start with the first inner one. First aid kit. You can buy this in like Ross or like Burlington, stuff like that. It's just a boo-boo kit. You know, the basic stuff you need: tweezers, burnt cream, wipes, and then scissors. And then I just made this from like a tackle box, and it's just a bunch of mids. You can make something like this, just make sure you cut with the expiration date. So, you know, Advil, Tylenol, some anti-diarrheal, some NyQuil, you know, and then yeah, keep it in there. Pretty basic. Tums, because if you're like me, you need Tums. You know, gauzes. Just a boo-boo kit. This is cheap too. And then I bought like this Blistex one. I think it's supposed to be for the lip, but it acts like an aloe vera too. So you can use it when you get burnt. And then I follow up of that is a splint. A nurse friend of mine recommended getting one, so I've never used this, so I figured my wife knows how to use this, right? And then there's a compressed towel. You put water in it, and then it expands to a wet wipes. You need that when you have kids. Back up, I still have a 2-year-old that still wears diapers, so make sure you have wipes and some diapers. Put it in Ziploc. So that's that. I guess I'll just put it. Okay, that's the other one. I think we're almost getting there. And then the main pouch, which is this one. The reason why I like this bag too, because it opens as a clamshell, so it's pretty nice. So on the left side, I just have a Sawyer water filter. So if you get stuck and you need water, you know, you can filter it. And then a flashlight, a Life Gear flashlight. This is a Life Gear SR300. I like the modes on this because it's like designed to when you get stuck. So you got a basic light, a red strobe light, and another white flashing light, so you can clamp this somewhere and get attention. That's pretty much it. And then a couple of snacks. So when you get stuck in hours, at least you can survive for a full 2 days with this food, at least, if you ration it out. I like the tuna, the Star Kiss. It's like tuna and chicken. And then there's chicken in there. Most of this we bought in Walmart. Just double check the expiration date. Sometimes you can buy expiration date for like 3 years, and then before it expires, you just eat it. So that's for the adults. For the kids, if you need them to have sugar, I like Nerds. My kids like Nerds, Airheads. Some of this is a I'll open it. An M&M pouch. The reason why I put it in here because it acts too as a container. That's why I like this one. It's a pretty good idea. So, but yeah, and then you can buy some of this too in a dollar store. It's just kind of like, it's a bug out kit, so you gotta have food. So that's pretty much on the left. Oh, I forgot about these. These are emergency waters. So they're in pouches of waters. They're the Datrex brand. They're pretty good. They last a long time. Got a few coffee, the Folgers instant coffee in there. If you have ability to heat up hot water, or when you get stuck in a hotel and they don't offer that, or those motel that's kind of like shady that doesn't have any amenities, at least you can make coffee. And some just mixed drinks. So that's going to be your sustaining stuff. That's it on the left side. And then on the right side, we'll start with over here. So in case you have to camp out on the car, let's say you can't ditch it, but you have to survive through the car, and it gets cold, make sure you get like one of those emergency tent blanket things, so you can at least, pop up a small tent in there. And then some emergency blankets, so when it's cold, you can stay warm. More hand warmers, because you have kids, but have more thermal blankets in there as well. And then if you really need to stay outside the car, we gotta get an emergency BB. These are cheap in Amazon. You can buy packs of this. In my case, I always have 4 in here because you're gonna be most likely 4 of us will be traveling together. 2 for my kids, 1 for me, 1 for my wife, and it comes with a whistle. So in case you you found a cave or side on the road and there's no shelter or whatnot beside your car, and you can stay warm. I'll do a thumbnail with everything in it so you guys can see it. And last pouch will be, this is more of a personal stuff. So obviously when you get stuck, the first thing you do is you need you need your cell phone so you can call somebody so you can get unstuck. So make sure your phone is always charged. So get one of those cheap power banks that's very reliable. In this case, I just got this Energizer. I think I got this in like TJ Maxx or something like that. And then it charges 2 at a time, so me and my wife can have, charge battery to call for help. So get that. And then if you have ability to plug it on your car, make sure you get one of those car plugs and even a wall plug, and obviously the corresponding cables for your phone or whatever you need to charge. I just had this on this like Maxpedition pouch that I've had a long time. That's important. Another one is a bandana, so in case you gotta walk, you can filter water with this thing and keep yourself cool and stuff like that. That's mainly for me. And lastly is an emergency wallet. I've seen like in a YouTube video that it's important to put like an emergency wallet with few bills. So this has few bills. This is just a backup multi-tool with a blade, so in case, let's say I got picked up and I'm the only one that got picked up, at least I can, defend myself, before, because sometimes only one person can fit on their car, and let's say you decide to you decide to, one of you adults will be the one to be picked up and then just come back for the rest. At least you can defend yourself with a box cutter, but this functions as other things too. You can buy this in a set. So, and then I just have this Kose kitchen flashlight, pretty bright. I like the Kose brand. It's the I don't know if you can see it. It's the KL10. It takes like a AAA battery. Extra stuff, a Sharpie, and a lighter. So this is like an emergency wallet that you can take with you in case, you know, you gotta ditch everything. And then I saw on like Last Line of Defense YouTube page that he puts an old license in it. In this case, this is my old license. It's good, at least you have a form of identification and stuff like that. So, you know, in case you got amnesia, when they see this, they know who you are. You know, and a few family photos. So in case, you know, they block, let's say there's a road block and they're like, there's a proof that this is your kids and your family. At least you can be like, hey, yeah, this is them. If you don't have your phone. The emergency wallet, not really a must, but it's nice to have, especially on an emergency situation. That's pretty much it. I'll do a thumbnail of everything. Hopefully this video helps you guys to get an idea on making your own bug out kit for your family. On the top of my head, I can add a few more stuff mainly for my kids in terms of you know, get them entertained in case we get stuck on the vehicle. But the whole point of this kit is if you need to ditch your car, let's say you can't fix it or you gotta hike a few miles to the nearest alive person that can help you. But this will do for now. So let me know if I need to add stuff, remove stuff, or upgrade stuff. But for now, this is what works. We haven't used this, so thank God. So let me know. Peace. So that concludes my family SUVs video in terms of like the EDC in it. I'll be pumping out videos for my truck. It's gonna be a lot of stuff. Maybe give you a tour or two on our truck. So keep posted.